This time, our journey took us to the breathtaking valley of Phobjikha for our block day field study. We began our journey at around 8 a.m. We made through Wangdue Phodrang and passed the auspicious Rajalakang. The weather was clear and pleasant. After a short break in Nupting, we continued our drive through winding mountain roads. Along the way, we noticed a few logging activities on the roadside. Before reaching Phobjikha, we crossed the junction of Lawala. And soon the serene landscape of valley welcomed us. The students were eager and full of energy. Over the next 2 days, we would study freshwater ecosystem and wetland vegetation. Day 1. Our first day was dedicated to the freshwater study. The stream was crystal clear, but much colder and deeper than we anticipated. It was around 5 degrees Celsius, and we were nearly washed away if we had no teamwork together. The current was swift and strong. It was challenging, but our forestry students, as always, rose to the occasion with enthusiasm and teamwork. We began our learning various fish sampling methods, including electrofishing, cast netting, kick sampling, rock flipping, etc. The techniques were used purely for academic demonstration within our module. The students helped set up the electric shocker under close supervision. We ensured safety and ethical handling of aquatic life. Several brown trout were sampled. For many, it was their first time seeing live trout very closely. Our class representative, Chetan, had the honor of releasing the fish back into the river. After completing the sampling in the morning, we enjoyed a packed lunch, sharing delicious homemade food from different regions. A simple yet heartwarming moment of togetherness. Later, we continued with macroinvertebrate sampling. We observed the stream, we noted the water clarity, flow and substrate type. The day was long but fulfilling. As the sun dipped behind the hills, the cold evening settled in. Welcome from the fields. Back at the camp, students prepared chicken and paneer masala for dinner, a meal that warmed body and spirit. Laughter and karaoke followed, ending the night on a cheerful note. Day 2, the next morning, students were already up cooking breakfast and packing lunch for the day. We then headed to our wetland plots.
Today it was a second day and we have completed 5 plots successfully, and still 5 plots we have to continue with 5 plots. Some of the birds I observed in the Phobjikha Wetland were Eurasian upu and common kestrels and field pipit and white wet and cough.
Each group was assigned 10 corduroy plots, and they recorded herbs, shrubs, and faunal evidences. The groups spread out across the wetland. Group 1 began along the lower marshlands. Group 2, 3 in the middle, and 4th in the upper meadow zones.
We are here to assess the wetland biodiversity by doing a transit survey, and we got 10 plots and we are currently here at plot number 5. The most difficult plot was plot number 51, which was marshy and all the grasses were floating on the water, and we were also floating on water, and we couldn't even walk properly, and we were anxious and overwhelmed that we couldn't find our way back to our dry land, and it was very difficult and challenging.
Hello Dechen, what are you doing?
I'm trying to identify this species.
Hello Doji, what are you doing?
I am trying to identify the species in the wetlands. So this plant, you can see, it is Eucena microphylla, and this one, a very beautiful plant, it is Hemiphragma heterophyllum, and this one, it is Prunella vulgaris. So what I have observed in this place, in this wetland, is there are invasive species such as Trifolium rampants, and it is everywhere here. You can see here.
Despite the cold, everyone worked with passion and curiosity. Students like Tishan and Doji were busy identifying species, photographing plants, and noting environmental conditions. Group 4 focused on riparian age, while others examined the central wetland, carefully documenting the vegetation layers and any animal signs. Although we couldn't all gather for lunch today, each group enjoyed their meal in the field surrounded by nature's tranquility.
The tiffin was limited and we got our lunch packed in a plastic container. It is very interesting today.
Oh.
While visiting different sites, I also met our former student, Namge, who was conducting his own fieldwork nearby.
For example, first of all, thank you. Currently, I'm attached with RSPN and doing vegetation inventory for monitoring invasive species in the wetlands. So currently, I'm working with RSPN project with FAO. I was here for past 3 days, and then I'll be here for another 3 days.
By the afternoon, we wrapped up the data collection, packed our equipment, and began our journey back to the college. We reached the college at around 6:30 p.m. Tired but deeply satisfied